Chris Flake here at the Dauphin Island Sea Lab, and if you're looking for something to look for the next time you visit the beach, I have a great idea for you. You need to look around and find yourself some shark's teeth. Sharks are one of my favorite animals, and they've been swimming around in the ocean for millions of years. Now, unfortunately, we don't know a ton about prehistoric sharks because unlike dinosaurs, shark skeletons are made out of cartilage, which does not fossilize as well as bones do. So you can't go digging around and just come up with an entire shark skeleton. There's only been a few of those ever found, just because cartilage breaks down so quickly. But shark's teeth are not made out of cartilage. And if you've ever looked inside the mouth of a shark, you'll notice that they have rows and rows and rows of teeth. And those sharks will constantly be growing new teeth, losing teeth, and if those teeth are lucky enough to fall to the bottom of the ocean and get covered by sediment quickly enough, there's a good chance that they will become fossils, which you can find later on when you go looking at the beach. Now, how on earth do these teeth turn into fossils? Well, it's not a fast process. When these teeth fall down to the ocean floor, again, if they get covered up by sand or mud quickly enough, a process called permineralization will begin. That's where minerals in the ocean water will start to replace the original tooth material. And this isn't going to happen overnight. It's probably going to take around 10,000 years. So if you do find a fossilized shark's tooth on the beach, it's at least 10,000 years old. But it could be much older, since sharks have been around for around 350 million years. One of the ways you can tell you have a fossil tooth is they're usually not white like a shark's tooth that's fresh, that's in their mouth, that we see on shark's teeth. Depending on the minerals in the water, the teeth can be different colors. Some are black, bluish, grayish, some are brown or tan. Now, sharks aren't the only fish that are leaving behind their remains on our beaches. If you're lucky enough, you can actually walk around and find fish ear bones as well. These are called otoliths, and fish use them to pick up vibrations in the water and hear what's going on around them. Fish ear bones, these otoliths, are really cool because researchers can actually use them to kind of figure out how old a fish is. And you don't have to take my word on it because I'm not an otolith expert. You can go to this website and watch a video of our very own Sea Lab researcher extract a fish's otoliths and, kind of look at them and talk about what they're used for. Now, I will warn you, the video does get a little messy, so viewer discretion is advised. Shark's teeth and fish otoliths can be found all throughout Alabama. It's not just here on Dauphin Island's beaches, which just goes to show you that Alabama has not always looked like it does today. In fact, at various points in history, all parts of Alabama were covered by ocean or marine waters. It wasn't the same Gulf of Mexico we have today, but the state was underwater. So you can find these fossils all the way up in Huntsville, Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Montgomery, and especially my favorite little part of Alabama, here on Dauphin Island. Now, if you want to find some fossils of your own and are looking for tips and tricks on where to find them near your backyard, check out this video on our Facebook page, where one of our awesome summer camp counselors, a high school teacher, and the president of the Alabama Paleontological Society, Mr. Ashley Allen, talks about how you can start your fossil journey. But this video is about Dauphin Island beaches, and even though it looks really nice where I'm standing, actually inside a classroom. So, let's head to the beach.
One of the best places to find fossils is out here on the beach, especially if you're looking for those shark's teeth. Now, like I mentioned earlier, they're not super common. So they're not just laying around out here. You do kind of have to look for them. Now, what I like to do, my strategy, I like to come out especially after a rain. You get that nice sand, it's all packed down. As you can see, a lot of it is undisturbed. There's tons of shells scattered all over the top, and that's what we're going to have to look through to find our shark's teeth or our otoliths, the fish ear bones, all of that fun stuff. Now there's a couple different techniques you can use, and there's a couple different tools. Sifters work great. Take a little shovel, a little bit of sand, we can pour it in, shake it back and forth, and then pick through it and see what we found. Oh! A tooth! Sometimes, if you don't have a sifter, you can find teeth just walking along the beach. I walk and look, and sometimes they're obvious. Sometimes, I don't see anything right now. And then sometimes you really just have to take the time to stop, kneel down, maybe kind of comb through the sand a little bit, and oh, come here, come look. So it took a little bit, but I hope you found them at your house. Here's what I see. There's an otolith. That's that fish ear bone. And over here, there's our little shark's tooth. It's got that fossilized color to it. Teeny tiny. That's pretty hard to see, wasn't it? Sometimes the teeth we find out here aren't even fossilized. You get the big ones occasionally. Now this would be a really lucky find if you found something like that. It's not a fossil yet. Look at the color, but I still have no idea when this tooth fell out of that shark's mouth. Thanks again for joining us today on our fossil adventure. Hopefully the next time you visit a beach, whether it's Dauphin Island or some other beach here in the Gulf of Mexico, you will also be able to find some fossils of your own. Please join us next week for our next video beach adventure.